Hello, beautiful. I just wanted to know that I'm happy to be here. I have my café con leche. I'm feeling my ancestors coming online with this reading because I have all of my Spanish cards out. And we're gonna do two piles today, all right? The first pile is this beautiful feather. It's a turkey feather, traditionally used when you're using a sacred smoke to clear. And you can make a beautiful sacred tool with it. I have some feathers that I'm gonna put together and make. I'll show you guys in the next video, but I'm gonna make my own little fan for cleansing with my sacred smoke, copal. But yeah, if you're really feeling this feather, thumbnail, just kidding. Okay, but anyways, if you're feeling this, then you're pile one. Now, pile two is this beautiful cigar, 100% Colombian tobacco, with a beautiful curandera that I met in Colombia. She told me that it carries the frequency of a grandfather energy. And so she refers to these cigars as abuelito tabaco. And these are traditionally used also to cleanse and protect. You can also receive messages from these cigars when you smoke them, but you do not inhale the smoke, and then you like cleanse your body with the smoke. And then through the burn holes and the whatever shows up as you are using this medicine, messages can be interpreted throughout. So it's actually really, really cool, and it's a beautiful part of my practice as well that I hold very sacred to my heart, and that I'm just so grateful to connect with. But yeah, so if you connect with the frequency of this cigar that I'm holding, then your reading is gonna be pile two, okay? Anyways, let's get into it. I first picked this really beautiful card for pile one, and it says La Gotita. So gotita means a drop, a little drop of water, but it looks like a womb. And you can see that there's a butterfly, a bird, see, feathers, wings. So there's something about interesting how there's so many wings coming up, right? And you pick the feather, right? I love that. So there's something about, this card has a lot to do with new beginnings. So, dice, la nueva vida llegó. Your new life has arrived. Estás en el comienzo de un nuevo ciclo. Puede que te sientas inseguro, pero confía y celebra la energía fresca. It could be that you feel insecure or a little bit scared of this new beginning. But trust and celebrate this fresh new energy that has entered your life, and the experiences and the people that are about to enter your life. You've shifted a timeline, and Spirit is introducing you to a brand new experiences, people, and just energy. So this is really, really beautiful. And I feel like with the other cards that are coming up, you have an amazing superpower right now of not letting anything get in your way of this new beginning. So the first card that jumped out was the Chariot, El Carro. And there's more wings. I just know there's a reason why I picked this tarot deck, because all of these wings, it's like you're spreading your wings and you're ready to co-create with a higher source. It's almost like before you communicated with your higher self here and there, and you always knew that you were highly spiritual, but now, like, you seriously aren't letting anything get in the way of you and your higher self. You're not letting anything get in the way of your sacred purpose and your sacred path. You are unequitable with, okay? There's literally nothing that can mess with you right now, okay? You have a superpower of not letting people distract you and not letting people affect your inner state. You've mastered that, okay? And then what came out next, which is beautiful, is Caballo de Miguel. This is Archangel Michael on a horse. This is the Knight of Swords. So it's like you have so many ideas and you're rushing. You're like, girl, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready for my new beginning. I'm rushing towards it and I'm not looking back. And I'm not letting my thoughts get in my way. I'm thinking the thoughts that are going to help me get to where I want. And fears might be coming up, but you know that's not real. You know that it's an illusion with the Seven of Cups. You know that all of these fears, all of these mysterious little illusions that are coming up in your subconscious, you know it's not real, but you're so wise that you're allowing them to be seen and you're saying, okay, I see you. I acknowledge you. But to me, this is saying, hey, I'm doing it scared. Hey, I'm doing it anyway. Because why am I going to let fear run my life anymore? No, you're done with that. You are so done. You're not with it. Three of Swords. And it was reversed. So that's telling me too that it's like whatever hurt you in the past may have imprinted a fear of failure. Maybe you've had situations in the past where you felt like you had failed at something, where you felt like you created something and nobody cared. Maybe people made fun of you. Maybe something didn't work out, but you are like, you know what? I was hurt and I got through it. And now I'm going to try again. I'm not going to let those past wounds and those past failures, which are actually just life lessons and experience, and they help with your soul growth. You're like, I'm not going to let that past stuff affect how I'm going to show up today. I'm not going to let it affect how I show up today because I'm an Archangel Michael on a freaking horse and I'm riding into the sunset and I don't care. Yeah. You're a master at new beginnings. You're a master at transforming yourself. And you are a master at, there was a word that came through, at shape-shifting. Like, you're a complete shape-shifter. You're a timeline jumper. You have the ability to literally jump like 3 timelines in like a few months. You know, and that's a powerful gift that you have. And now you're rushing forward and literally nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. And so then what came out after that, I picked up, these 3 came out, and then I have a final card that just ties it all together. But we have right here that and this ties into the wound maybe, but there may have been people in the past that wanted to compete with you. They weren't actually your friend. Maybe you had some friends that were jealous of you. Maybe you had people in your life that appeared to want the best for you, but deep down, they didn't. They were actually in competition with you. These are people that are highly in their egos that you may have interacted with in the past. And you may have gotten in your head in these past situations because you didn't have the right people around you. Okay? You were not in the right environment. And with this card right here, the Nine of Pentacles, Nueve de Ariel, Archangel Ariel. This is telling me that you're not ever again going to allow people like that to get in the way of your success. You want to be self-sufficient, because this came out reversed. You want to be self-sufficient. You want what's best for you. You want to surround yourself only with energies that are going to nurture you and that are going to support your growth and support your path. So you're just this beautiful, beautiful energy riding off in alignment on your path, and everything around you is in support. Everything around you is supporting you. That's the energy that you're tapping into. And with the Eight of Wands, this is only going to help you fly. This is only you are creating momentum for yourself by protecting yourself from energies that do not serve in this new beginning. Again, we have wings. It's like spread your wings. And you're becoming a master at realizing that you are gifted and you deserve to be joyful. You deserve to fly high. I feel like I'm also getting a message that, think about an eagle, right? Eagles fly so, so high. Maybe they fly higher than other birds. So this is an eagle. This is you, right? You're the eagle. And these are like the other birds in the sky just flying around. And to me, like, I'm getting that the reason why you're able to tap into such effortless momentum right now in this, like, you're effortlessly looking at your fears and just kind of being like, yeah, that's present, but I'm aware of the grand scheme of things. I'm aware that it actually doesn't matter. I hold it with compassion, but I'm not going to let it make decisions for me. And so again, with this eagle imagery of like, there may be other birds in the sky, other people in your life or from your past that they're operating from their egos because they can't see the grand scheme of things the way that you do. You see through a lot of people. You can see from the bird's eye view what is happening, and you don't pay any mind to those who can't understand your vision. You don't pay any mind to those who cannot grasp the divinity and the timing of the universe and just the grand scheme of it all. It feels like and that's why you're so relaxed in this new beginning, because you trust, you have so much trust right now. And it feels like you see through everything. Your third eye feels very activated and very open. And this is only gonna lead to long-term success. This is the Knight of Pentacles, and it's the most serious knight of the deck, the most organized knight in the deck. This is the knight that doesn't rush into things in a reckless way, but really, really takes account of, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it at a pace that feels fun, that feels pleasurable, that feels like I'm giving, but I'm also receiving, where I feel nourished, you know? And you're going towards a goal that is gonna provide you with a long-term stability. And this angel is carving out the path for you. You don't even have to worry about the steps. You're so in flow. You're so in flow state that you don't even have to logically think about all the steps. You just have to feel into your body and say, oh, this is next. Oh my God, and I'm also wearing my dragonfly. Wow. It's just like you finally found your wings. And you're going for this goal that you've had in your mind for such a long time, and you finally decided, I'm gonna take the first steps and I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get there. It doesn't matter how long it takes, because I'm committed and connected to this calling. Wow. I love that so much. Yeah. This is beautiful. Yeah, you have a gift of realizing immediately what's not in alignment and shifting it super quickly, as if like you're changing from night and day, you know? Like you literally have the ability to wake up a different person and decide, oh, okay, this old life is not working for me. No, I need to shift now. And this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing with the Eight of Wands. You're doing it now. The wheels are in motion. You are the momentum. You are the moment. And we have literally, like, look how many horses are here too. Like, talk about momentum. Talk about momentum. Chariot and all of these horses. You're moving forward and you're never looking back. You are not looking back, and you're not allowing fear to stop you anymore. Fear may have been something that stopped you a lot in the past, and you're not allowing that anymore. You're not allowing it. You're in some really powerful energy right now. But remember to be patient with yourself. Remember that it's okay to be vulnerable when you're just starting something new. When you're at a threshold, when you're at a new beginning, it's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to feel like you're not perfect. It's okay that fears come up. Do it scared, do it scared, do it scared. Do it scared, okay? That's your confirmation to do it scared. Okay, so if you picked pile 2, this is your message. This really beautiful card came out. And it says, bendición, which means blessing. You have this beautiful, beautiful angel. These roses. I'm feeling a lot of divine feminine, sacred feminine energy here. Somebody who is deeply connected to the divine, connected to their body. And deeply, oh wow, I just noticed that. Deeply connected to her heart. There's a lot of heart chakra energy coming from this. Because also we have this card, Transforma tu vida, transform your life, with Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is known to be the archangel associated with the heart chakra. So you are somebody who is deeply tapped in. You're deeply in communication with spirit. That's just your DNA. That's just who you are. And you're very, very tapped into your heart. Very tapped into your heart. And it's beautiful. And it feels as though spirit wants you to create from this place, from your heart and from your connection to the divine. That is how you create beautiful miracles in this lifetime. And how you create everything that you create for yourself is going to come from that place. Your relationships, your life's work, your purpose, your path. It's like everything revolves around this beautiful dance that you're in with spirit. And you're going to know if this resonates with you, because this is very deep. You're somebody who carries a depth that not everybody has, okay? But this is a message from the book. La gracia de la diosa cae sobre ti. The grace of the goddess falls over you. So it's like the goddess or spirit or whichever feminine, beautiful energy that you are connected to is like a fountain that just falls over you. Ábrete a recibir una dispensación divina de su luz sagrada. Open yourself to receive the divine light, the sacred light. Si has sacado esta carta, eres portador de un código y tienes los patrones de la nueva tierra en tu ADN. If you've received this card, you carry the light codes of the new earth. If you know, you know. The light codes of the new earth in your DNA. You will know if this is you, okay? So, yeah. You carry this beautiful gift of receiving illumination and transformation from spirit. Like you're up here and you can see the whole world. It's like the world is in your hands. The world is at the palm of your hands. And you can see that the magic that you carry, you are capable of manifesting anything that you set your heart to. So, yeah, it says, ábrete a las oportunidades que ofrecen cambio. Open yourself to opportunities of change. And it also says a life-changing liberation. So you may have just had a huge liberation from a cycle. You may have just exited a cycle and stepped into the truest liberation that you've ever felt in this lifetime yet. Honestly, where's my lip gloss? Okay. So, again, Reina de Ariel. This is you. Like, you carry such a beautiful, cosmic, divine, sacred, feminine energy. And there's always an angel protecting you and watching over you. And you're in a period of your life where you feel really self-sufficient. You feel like you know how to nurture yourself, you know how to take care of yourself, you know how to tap into your beautiful sacred feminine, you know how to have boundaries with yourself, you know how to give without overgiving, and you know how to receive, not only from others, but from from spirit. You know how to deeply receive, and you carry this vibe of like, you don't really need anyone. Like maybe you want love, but you don't need it because you carry so much love on your own that your cup is just overflowing in such a beautiful way. And you're very, very deep and mature, and you're also very in tune with your emotions. You carry this, like, the soft girl life energy, you know, like a soft girl, you know. And it feels like since you may have just gone through some really, really transformative period of liberation. Now spirit is downloading a new idea into your field, a new creation, a new way of expression has come online for you with the Page of Wands here. You've just received a spark of information. Yeah. A new brilliant idea, and you're really excited. It feels like you have this new excitement about life that you weren't even expecting. And you feel optimistic and energized by this new project, by this new idea. It feels like you're tapping into your true passion. And it feels like something that's going to illuminate your confidence, which is really exciting. Especially here with the Five of Swords. Archangel Michael is asking you to protect yourself from naysayers. Protect yourself from negative thoughts. Protect yourself do not hold on to expectation right now, because that's going to ruin the fun. Release all expectation and liberate yourself from focusing on the results. Focus on your excitement. Focus on what makes you feel alive. Focus on that light within you. Because if you're too focused on the results, that's ego. It's good to create a balance to where you're tapped in and you're in flow, and you're still learning, okay? It's Page of Wands energy. You're still learning how to move through this new inspiration. You're figuring it out, you know? So it's like, don't be hard on yourself. Don't put unrealistic expectations on yourself. And just allow it to flow with the Page of Cups here. Because your intuition is coming online, okay? You've always been intuitive, but this is different. Like, you're having a spiritual upgrade. You're having a new phase to your spiritual awakening right now. And you're starting to understand, okay, this is how I relate to my intuition now. This is how I relate to my emotions now. This is how I get into my body now. It's okay if I make a mistake. I'm learning. I'm learning. And you're divinely protected. But you're learning how to relate to this new chapter and new experiences in your life from a different emotional landscape, because you've matured, because you are the Queen of Pentacles now. Don't allow your emotions to overcome you. You also bring a little bit of logic here. You think about things, you reflect. That's true maturity. But you never, ever, ever lose your heart in the process. You're heart-based at your core. And Spirit is asking you here with the Five of Pentacles. I'm trying to pick it up. The Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands reversed. And there's so many pentacles here. Like, you're walking into some money here. that's really, really significant. But with the 5 of Pentacles here, it's like Spirit is asking you, like, I'm giving you this gift, but you need to trust me. Because some fears might be coming up in regards to financial stability here. Some fears might be coming up about your security when it comes to stepping into this project. And you don't just want to give without receiving anything back, you know? You want to create, but you also want your creations to sustain you, you know? And Spirit is telling you that you have nothing to worry about, and you're being guided, and you're being supported, okay? And you already know this intuitively, but this is just a confirmation to trust that. Oh my God, my cat is like, he's being a little insane right now. Oh my goodness. Liam, that's enough, buddy. But anyways, yeah. Buddy, that's enough. Please. We're gonna play later, okay? Wow, I feel like there's so many, wow. I feel like there's some resistance that's happening right now in your energy, because I'm feeling resistance right now. So you might be feeling a lot of resistance when it comes to this new message that you've received, this new download that you've received. Maybe a lot of fear is coming online for you right now. Yeah. And it just feels like with the 6 of Wands that like you're afraid of being seen. And I'm not like trying to fearmonger you and be like, oh, you're afraid, but it's like subconsciously you're observing that, like you're so aware of it. You're like, yeah, I am afraid, but I'm gonna do it. But there's some sort of intuition that you know you're supposed to be seen in this life. You know that your voice is supposed to be heard, but you're a little bit scared. But you're supposed to be recognized because you carry a really beautiful light. You carry codes that are going to transform others. You carry the superpower of transforming yourself and being able to transform others. And that is a very deep, deep, powerful, it's the power of alchemy. The power of alchemy. And so, yeah. And now look at all these pentacles that came out at the end. I feel like you're afraid of your power a little bit. And sometimes you question it, and sometimes you're like, is this even real? But it is. Look at all these pentacles that came out. Babe, like you're meant to have everything that you want. You're meant to feel nurtured in every sense of the word. You're meant to have the money that you want effortlessly. You're meant to magnetize it because you carry that divine feminine code. You don't chase anything, you attract everything. Wow. But I feel like the pentacles are also so deeply related to the cigar that we picked and this beautiful divine masculine energy that's supporting you at this time too. And you're kind of tapping into this beginner energy with the Page of Pentacles of like, okay, I have a vision. I have all these beautiful downloads from Spirit. I know what it is. I see it. I feel it. I know it. But I'm learning how to ground it down into reality. I'm learning how to use my human gifts, my physical gifts, and ground all of this energy in my heart and in my intuition into the physical. And this is maybe something that doesn't come supernaturally to you because you're very psychic and you're very intuitive. So you're in this beautiful transformation of learning how to take a beautiful, pure potential, a beautiful seed, and manifesting it into your reality. Ace of Pentacles is a seed of abundance. Like you're sitting in this, you're planting a seed of so much abundance in your life. Like, you're just sitting over here and enjoying yourself, and you know the type of money and miracles and energy that you're walking into, and you're just surrounded in coins. You know that you're about to create long-term stability, long-term funds with the King of Pentacles, and you're tapping into a little bit of that disciplined energy, but it's not from a place of hustling. It's from a place that you can't help but not be disciplined because you're so connected to this from your heart space. It's like, that's devotion that's coming on for you. It's being turned on right now, is this deep devotion to your craft. With the page, it's like you're not afraid to start something new, and you're not afraid to show up every day with devotion. And by doing this, you're coming into the King of Pentacles energy. You're coming into mastery of the physical world. It feels like you've already developed some sort of mastery with your relationship to spirit and your relationship with yourself. And now you're going to tap into, wow, because the Queen of Pentacles came out in the beginning. So you've already mastered this beautiful relationship with yourself, with your body, with understanding your intuition and your emotions and how your body feels and how to feel self-sufficient and be there for yourself. Self-care. But now what's being downloaded for you and what's being awakened is the King energy. Mastering your physical world, taking care of yourself in the physical world, financial mastery. That's what you're stepping into, but it's a download and you're spiritually supported through this. Spirit is literally helping you tap into this energy. This is a new code that you're downloading. And it's really, really beautiful. And I love this contrast between like feminine and masculine here. It feels like you are coming into an equilibrium with your masculine and feminine energies. And it feels as though you've mastered your feminine and now you're ready to master your masculine energy with devotion, with consistency, and not giving up on yourself. Wow, that's beautiful. You have such a beautiful energy. When I think about roses, I just think about a beautiful goddess energy. And you're learning how to tap into your masculine with Abuelito Tabaco energy. That's why you felt called to pick this one. Wow. So this is, yeah, look at all these pentacles. Like, you about to be rich. Spirit's like, listen. If you listen to these beautiful transformations that are happening, you're awakening to some bank. Okay. Hello. I love that. So that was your message. And don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, okay? Consistency is not easy at first. And it can feel scary when you're not used to it. But this is a time to be so devoted to your path. You're a light worker. You are a part of the new earth frequency, of raising the frequency on this planet, of spreading love, of spreading light. And this is a really powerful mission that you have. You carry a powerful frequency. I feel like you're really connected to your divine feminine. And I feel that a lot of the beautiful divine feminines are here to bring deep love and deep compassion to this planet. We're here to illuminate the beautiful softness within us. Because I feel that through trauma, us ladies specifically have carried this fear of being seen and of opening up, and our light is so powerful. And you know, since the world was so afraid of it and wanted to destroy it, then we became afraid of it too. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But you carry the superpower to deeply transform your life and also to deeply transform others. So keep doing what you're doing and stay devoted. I believe in you, and I know that you're gonna do it, okay? I know that you're devoted to your path. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Sending you off with so much love and a big hug to any of my sisters watching. I love you. And to my men watching, I love you too. You know, and I'm learning that it's okay to be afraid, but it's important to always see through the eyes of love. So, and forgiveness, deep forgiveness. All right. See you next time. Bye.